Hi guys, this is Starseed Mentality, back at you again with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Wiccan calendar and how it is the closest calendar that we had to our ancient celebrations of celebrating and doing Sabbaths and offerings to nature, instead of what we have now under the new paradigm that we are under in the Matrix, where we are honoring colonialism and capitalism. And they've even gone so far as to make up holidays that have nothing to do with nature but everything to do with money. Okay, and this is why I think that Muslims and Jehovah's Witnesses don't really celebrate modern day holidays, because it's not really about anything to do with God or creation. It's just all about cha-ching. Okay, and so before I get started on this video, please like, share, and follow my content to stay updated on my posts that I do. Okay, and with that being said, let's get started. Before I get into the nitty-gritty details, I also want to give the disclaimer that I am not a Wiccan. So if I mispronounce these holidays, these Sabbaths, I do apologize in advance. Okay, but keep in mind, I am not a Wiccan. If I give the wrong information about something, I do apologize in advance. Okay, so let's get started. Before I dive deep into the Wiccan calendar, I do also want to give the disclaimer or let you guys know that the Wiccan calendar is very much set up like what I talked about in my Astro 101 video about your quality placements or your quality of your sign. And the three quality points is cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Okay, and the cardinal points usually start off every season, and the fixed points usually start off the middle of each season. Okay, and so cardinal points are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. That is the spring equinox, the summer solstice, the autumn equinox, and winter solstice. Okay, and then we have the four fixed points, okay, fixed quality points, which is Taurus for the spring, Leo for the summer, Scorpio for the fall, okay, and Aquarius for the winter time, starting off in February. Okay, and so let's get back into the Wiccan calendar and see how the Wiccan calendar is the most in alignment to what we had back in ancient times. So I don't know when I'll be posting this video, but my hopes is that I post it at the start of January, okay, and the start of the new year, okay, where we're talking about winter solstice and the idea that we are celebrating the new year in the wrong time slot. Okay, really we're supposed to be starting off the new year in the spring equinox, the start of Aries. Okay, but we are celebrating in the time of death in the winter equinox. Okay, and so the winter solstice or the winter solstice, not the winter equinox, but the winter solstice typically takes place between December 21st and December 22nd. And of course, this is the time where we celebrate Christmas. And the modern paradigm that we are under has made this about Santa Claus buying gifts and stressing over what to give our children to make them happy during this time of the year, when really we're supposed to be doing what the Bible labeled pagan, which is decorating our Christmas trees with lights in hopes that the sun will return. Okay, and that is what the winter solstice is all about, honoring the longest days of darkness. Okay, and in hopes that light and life and the sun will return back to the planet. Okay, the winter solstice is also the start of Capricorn, which is our cardinal point of winter. Okay, then we go into Inpol, I think that's how you pronounce it, okay, which starts off in February, which is the point of Aquarius, okay, which is our fixed placement. All right, that celebrates the winter time, but we are now in the middle of the winter season. Okay, obviously in February today, we are celebrating what we call Valentine's Day, which again is a made-up celebration to argue or feel depressed about your relationships. Okay, and obviously spend up money, okay, on chocolates and flowers and things of that nature. It has nothing to do with honoring the planet. And of course, I think that there was a major switch off, which instead of honoring the great green earth, we are now in the modern paradigm honoring the great green dollar. Okay, that's what these modern celebrations are all about. Okay, then we get into the spring equinox, which start off the cardinal point of Aries, which at this time we're supposed to be naturally having the new year, which this is the start of, new beginnings, new life being brought to the planet. And of course, the sun has now been brought back to the planet. In the modern paradigm of things, we are celebrating this time to acknowledge the Easter bunny, buying chocolates, buying Easter baskets. And again, it's not about Jesus or Jesus coming back or life coming back to the planet or Passover. It's just about money. Okay, that's it. In the modern paradigm of things, not giving offerings back to the earth. Then next we have Beltane. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it, which starts at our point in May, which is our fixed placement in Taurus. Okay, next we have the summer solstice, okay, which is also known as midsummer, where we are celebrating the longest days of light, okay, on the planet. Okay, that at this time the sun is at its highest peak. Okay, and the summer solstice starts off the cardinal point of Cancer. Okay, obviously in the modern paradigm of things, what we celebrate in that time period, we celebrated typically in July. Okay, where we are celebrating July 4th, and of course that's a made-up holiday again to honor the independence of America from Great Britain. And of course, the American flag, independence, you know what I'm saying? It's a made-up holiday to honor, again, taking over groups of people that were already over here in colonialism, okay? But it's obviously independence from a colonialized country, right? So that, again, is what the modern paradigm is all about. Red, white, blue, you know what I'm saying, waving the flag around, you know what I'm saying, fireworks, polluting the planet, having the whole world sound like a war zone. That's what we do instead of midsummer, summer solstice, honoring the hottest time of the year, basically. Okay, we supposed to be in our swimsuits during that time. But going on into the next, starting August 1st, which is again our Leo point, our fixed point, and I'm having a hard time pronouncing what that Wiccan Sabbath is, but it says that the sun is waning, life begins a gradual descent. So as usual, like the moon messages that I do on Instagram, there's a waning and a waxing happening, okay, where there has been light and now we are going back into darkness. Okay, and so now we have the autumn equinox, okay, which is September 23rd to September 24th, where we are acknowledging the cardinal point of Libra and starting off the season with Libra. And if you've watched my Astro 101 series, which is on my YouTube channel, you will see that I tell you guys that Libra represents the scales, because during the autumn equinox we are at a perfect balance between night and day and light and darkness. Okay, that is what the autumn equinox is all about. It's about rest, peace, and balance. Okay, next we have our point of October, which is the fixed point of Scorpio, where we are acknowledging death and the afterlife. Okay, and so this is what, and again, Halloween now is all about candy, decorating, costumes, nothing about honoring our ancestors. Okay, with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe to the video to stay updated on my posts. All right, I love y'all. Peace.